So here we go with one of our featured bouts tonight. Highly respected amateur fighter Jesus Banuelos Jr. from New Mexico. A Golden Gloves champion at 119 pounds. And he's won a lot of tournament championships of all kinds here in New Mexico. Taking on a little bit less experienced but highly touted fighter, Raul Garcia, fights for South San Jose. And he comes in here against Jesus Banuelos Jr. fighting for Esquibel. And right now you see Jesus Banuelos in the all red with the black stripe down the side, getting aggressive with Raul Garcia. 132-pound open division. And it wasn't long ago we were watching Banuelos as a 119-pounder, but he has really grown up and just kind of filled out, and he's up into the 132-pound division now. Banuelos has good boxing skills, a little bit of pop in his punches, and plenty of experience at this level. His opponent, Raul Garcia, we have not seen him yet here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour, but he fights for the South San Jose Boxing Club. You can see the two fighters have a little bit of a similar look to the way they fight. And there you see Banuelos winging with the right hand and missing. Garcia comes back with his own punch and misses also. There's a good body shot landed now by Jesus Banuelos in the all red trunks and shirt. Blue gloves. Banuelos would like to get that jab going here. Both men are right-handers. This is the open class division. There's a good right hand sneaking in there from Banuelos. Jesus, who was looking for a berth on the Olympic team in '96, is not sure whether he wants to try for the Olympics 2000 or if he will turn professional. There's a lot of talk both ways, although most of the talk around town is that he will turn professional soon. And he would be another good, promising professional fighter coming up, joining fighters like Chris Linson Jr., Charles Poison Anaya, Jacob Romero, a lot of good young fighters coming up, Robbie Lovato. So that ends the first round. And there you can see Jesus Banuelos Jr., his trainer, Freddy Esquibel, with his back to you. Jesus and Freddy have been together a long time, and he's been very successful in his amateur career, Jesus Banuelos Jr. Raul Garcia was just kind of an unknown. Nobody was sure how well he could do against the experience of Banuelos. Raul Garcia, far less experienced, but he showed good in that first round, and it looks like he belongs in the ring here with Jesus. We'll see what happens in the next 2 rounds, but right now it looks like a decent enough fight, although I do have Banuelos winning that first round. He did score a little bit more of the cleaner punches, but you got to give credit to Raul Garcia. Not much experience, but he looks like he has plenty of skills. Good fast hands and some nice movement. Jake Valencia and Jim Johnson, they're working with their man Raul Garcia. So the cornermen clear the ring. We're ready for round 2 now. This bout is scheduled for 3. 132-pound division, open class, amateur boxing here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. There you see a right hand sneaking in there from Raul Garcia, and now Banuelos comes back with some left hands. Oh, and a good right cross to the chin of Garcia. He took it well. Again, you see Raul Garcia landing, and Banuelos trying to come back with a left to the body. Jesus Banuelos will work with both hands. Good fast hands and a nice straight jab. You see Garcia now coming up a little short with that right hand, and then he dips and tries to come back with a left, but does not score. Banuelos being a little bit more aggressive in this match. I think he's the man coming forward. And you can just see Raul Garcia trying to get that jab right hand going. There's a right hand uppercut that stings Jesus Banuelos, and Banuelos comes back to the body. There's a left hand to the head. Jesus Banuelos got surprised there with that shot to the head. It snapped his head back. But Jesus, with a good chin, he can take a shot. And he's been in some wars. He's been in some real battles, so he has the experience to know how to fight and how to get out of trouble. Although so far he is controlling this match pretty well, but Garcia definitely a threat here. There you see Banuelos again scoring to the body, comes back with a left to the head. And Garcia tries to answer back. Raul Garcia steadily moving back and to his left. Referee steps in and separates the two. There's a right hand from Banuelos, and Garcia answers back with a right. And that ends the second round, so we've got one more to go. Good action here. Last time we saw Banuelos here on the 8-count boxing hour, he just about ran Freddy Gomez from El Paso out of the ring, made him quit. The guy actually was just getting devastated to the body as Banuelos just attacked him to the body, and the guy turned his back and quit. So you know Banuelos has some sting in his punches. And Raul Garcia doing real well here. He's taking some good shots, but he's given a few as well. And I think I have him down 2 rounds to none, but he's not getting blown out of the ring this time, as Banuelos' last opponent, Freddy Gomez. And there you see Banuelos with the left jab right to the face of Garcia. And Raul will try to get in there and get that right hand in. You can see that he's trying to drop the right hand, but Banuelos is elusive enough and busy enough that he just can't land a clean shot. Again, you see Banuelos trying to get the left out there quick, and now Banuelos with a combination and then moving out of the way. And then he comes right back with a left hand, and there's a big overhand right. Not landing solid, though, as Garcia moving too. He's moving well, and here he comes again. And you can see these guys, they'll crouch, and you know they're going to come out with something. There you see Banuelos with the right hand, and Garcia misses with the counter right. And Jesus with the ring generalship, moving his man around the ring, trying to find the angle, trying to find an opening. Both men try rights there and miss. Oh, you see Garcia with a nice little move as he dipped down and came back with an uppercut. There's a right hand from Banuelos getting in. Both men are working hard in this match. I think conditioning has a lot to do with who's going to take this third round. You can see them not really slowing down that much for as many punches as they have thrown here. Both men continuing to land shots to the head. We're not using the computer scoring system here. This is the real scoring here. The judges watching the fight and giving their judgment as it should be. And you see Banuelos there with his hands dropped, just kind of swings that right hand. There's a warning to Garcia for dropping his head. And, ooh, and a left hand gets in from Banuelos. And that ends the bout. The end of the third and final round. This bout is over. A good one while it lasted. Both men doing some good work, and now it goes to the judges. And unofficially, I have Banuelos winning 3 rounds close, so it was not a blowout, although he may get all 3 rounds. But right now, let's go up to the ring announcer and find out.
Jesus! Come on, Dan. Okay, right now we're going to talk to the winner of tonight's semi-main event. This is Jesus Banuelos Jr. And Jesus, was it a little tougher than you expected tonight, or was it about what you thought it would be?
Yeah, everybody kept on telling me since I had the experience, I had the advantage. But I really say that I don't underestimate anybody who I fight. I take everybody serious because I've just from watching other fighters, I've kind of saw, you know, you can't really underestimate anybody. You fight somebody, everybody's different, has a different style, and I just figured I didn't underestimate him at all.
Okay, man, look like you're bulking up a little bit. But every time we see you on the 8-count boxing hour, you look a little bit bigger. Is this the what weight are you fighting at now, Jesus?
132. Today I weighed in at 131. I walk around about 32, 33. Just a few weeks ago, I was down at 128, but I feel a whole lot stronger right here. I still got a lot more to go. It's a little bit more harder training and more of a serious diet plan. I think I'll be all right with that.
Okay, and you're still with Freddie Esquibel, training at Esquibel's Boxing Club, and it looks like you guys are pretty tight. Any chance of turning pro pretty soon?
I'm not sure about that. Everybody keeps on asking me when I am going to turn pro, but all what I say is I take it with one day at a time. I say I laid off for about half a year, and I came back. So far I've had about a total of 5 fights. Out of coming back, I lost one of them, which was in California. Let's see. I have about, well, I'm just making my comeback, that's all I can say. So just coming, I got to get ready for the amateurs first before I get ready for the pros.
Right.
But everybody's expecting me to turn pro soon, real soon.
Okay. Now, do you know approximately what your amateur record is right now overall, roughly?
Close to about 60 fights with about 11 or so losses. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm in that range. I feel that I need a little more experience. I really do. A little bit more. Either I'll go, I might either, yeah, right on. I'm a good partner there. We gotta say, these will probably be my plans. Either I'm gonna go ahead and go for another 4 years, which if I could get some kind of thing going on with the United States Olympic Training Center, the Marquette, Michigan, Northern Michigan University, if I could get my schooling, get a degree of some kind, plus, next 4 years is the Olympics, and if I could do something like that, I would go for it. But if not, then I might as well go for the money and train hard and turn pro.
So how old are you now, Jesus?
I'm 20.
So you would consider Olympic title try at the year 2000?
I'm not exactly sure, like I said, what I'm going to do, but if possible, I will go ahead and go for, the other 4 years. Hey, all the guys from Cuba are veterans, and I figure, hey, why all of our guys go ahead and turn pro right away? Why not? I should go for it and become one of those veterans. Be 24, and hey, I'll probably be at my prime, I'll be real strong and everything. So I figure, why not go for it? If not, maybe I will turn pro. I can't say what I'm going to do exactly right now to this point.
Okay.
But Freddie's talking about maybe turning pro soon, but it's whatever I want, and that's what I like,
Well, I think either way, you're gonna do good, and it's good to have you on here again, Jesus. Congratulations tonight. All right, man. That's Jesus Banuelos Jr.
Thanks.
All right.